Well, as protests against Myanmar's military continues, the country's deposed leader, Aung San Suu Kyi, is facing yet another criminal charge. Roxana Saberi is following this story along with other international headlines for us from London. Roxana, what can you tell us?
Good morning, Anne-Marie. Well, protests appear to be growing in Myanmar despite the army's promise that it would hold a fair election and hand power back to the winner. Some protesters blocked streets off from security forces by parking their cars with their hoods up, pretending to have engine trouble. They're calling for an end to the recent military coup and the release of civilian leaders, including Aung San Suu Kyi. Authorities charged her on Tuesday with violating a natural disaster management law. It's not clear what that new charge relates to. Suu Kyi's party swept the country's elections last November. The military claims that poll was fraudulent, but has not provided evidence. Now over to Australia and New Zealand, where lightning lockdowns are being lifted after authorities say the threat of new coronavirus outbreaks has passed. Melbourne, Australia went into a 5-day lockdown after someone working at a hotel there reportedly carried the virus into the community. But after no new locally acquired cases were found today, officials said the state's 6 million residents can leave home again and schools can reopen. In Auckland, New Zealand, a 3-day lockdown that went into effect after a family tested positive for COVID-19 is also set to be lifted. In both countries, tough nationwide restrictions had largely eliminated local transmission of the virus. And Ashley Judd has shared images of moments after her accident in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The actress and activist said she was studying an endangered chimpanzee species in a rainforest when she tripped on a log and fell. On Instagram, Judd said she almost lost her right leg and could have died from internal bleeding if it weren't for the men and women who came to her rescue. Judd was ultimately flown to South Africa, where she had surgery. Anne-Marie?
Yeah, Roxana, I couldn't even read the details of what she went through. They were sort of almost stomach-churning. I'm so glad that she is on the mend and so heartened to know that there are such good people that helped her get there and helped her get back home. Roxana, thank you so much.